Welcome, Agile friends. I'm your host, Vasco Duarte, here on the Product Owner Summit. And joining me for this special talk on AI in product development is Scott Seivwright. Hey, Scott, welcome to the summit.
Hey, it's great to speak to you again. Good to see you again. It's great to be here, and the summit's amazing. It's the future. It's the future.
Thank you for your kind words. Scott is a transformative leader with 30 years of experience catalyzing change in VUCA environments. That's volatility, uncertainty, and then the C,
Complexity
complexity
and ambiguity.
and ambiguity environments. There you go. Expanding agility practices, leading major IT and digital transformations, and fostering global agile communities and also AI communities. Because I know, Scott, you
Yeah.
run a weekly AI meetup.
Yes, it's been very popular. We're pulling people in from all over. And interesting to the topic today, we're getting a lot of people from business who are worried about being disruptive, who want to try and get ahead of the learning. So we've had copywriters, we've had creatives, we've had artists, we've had everyone coming in who are part of that whole product development cycle, just trying to kind of understand it, look for the opportunities, and upskill themselves. So yeah, very much an emergent discussion group and we're using things like lean coffee to direct the conversation to what people turning up are. So yeah, there's a link to that in the show notes, as they say. But if you do want
Indeed,
to
the
come
link is below, so check it out.
yeah, and we're going to put that under a sub brand of future waves, because I think this is just one strand of a lot of future waves that are coming, and we want to get more discussion around about some of the other things that are coming, like sustainability and things as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. And we'll dive into at least the AI part of that future wave in a second. But first, let me tell you about the other talks we have at the summit. So Steve Haupt and Mustafa Yilmaz are having a talk on AI and explore topics like ethics of AI use, as well as share their own experience developing products that use AI and using AI to develop products, which are two completely different aspects of how AI can help us in product development. So check those out at productownersummit.org. On the website, you will have the link to all of the talks in the summit in 2024. But now let's focus on our speaker, Scott Seivwright. So Scott, you're here to talk a lot about AI, but specifically for product owners and also on the discovery phase. So starting with the discovery phase, how do you think AI can transform the product owner work and help them tap into deep market and user insights?
Great place to start. So first of all, just looking at that whole journey, what we're talking about here is accelerations. That's a word I'm going to use a lot. Okay. AI is going to allow us to leverage things that we can do in smaller teams more quicker than we used to do in bigger teams. So a lot of effort sometimes has gone into product development and things, and thinking about discovery. And a lot of those techniques were really quite old fashioned. So I remember doing some apps for a financial institution, and we kind of got a cross section of people in, and to look at how the app might work and everything else. And I was like standing behind the glass watching it, going, whoa, 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 whoa. This is not non-representative group. You've pulled some tech people together here. It's like, these are not the people that were marketing this financial services app
These are
at.
not the users you're looking for.
Yeah. But this whole approach of like testing product, testing design, maybe taking some time away to kind of generate ideas, it hadn't changed much. So COVID changed that a little bit. And one of the things that COVID did was if you take people like Hasbro, who make the games, yeah, they used to have on-site training in the USA. So they would pull, or Discovery, so they would pull people in physically into a room. That's really limiting the amount of people that can actually travel to the middle of America to go and sit in a room to play a game. So I mean, again, if you want to get more diversity in thinking, if you want to sell to new markets, if you want to go out to other places, you need to overcome your bias. One thing we're doing in the Green Product Owner group is we're actually giving people tests on their own personal biases. Yep. So I think you're biased, I'm biased, everyone's we were brought up with our cultural biases. If you look at things like culture mapping, it'll change. So where I think AI is going to be amazing Yeah. And initially is it's going to allow you to ask an existing database of information and views and leverage that and almost interrogate it. So you can almost like create, you can ask questions of your of the people that you want to be in your user base. Um, I kind of liken this to Harry Potter. Remember they had a room of requirements and there was anything you wanted, you could go into the room of requirements and get, and the room was like infinitely big. Well, this is kind of what AI is. If we had a product idea, we could generate personas. Yeah. And from that personas, we can actually generate personas that are not personas that we might know or people we know. We could ask, how would this sell into Dubai? Yeah. Let me know any kind of cultural features. Who would our market be in Singapore for this? So it's almost like you got this amazing room. You can pull all this data out, okay, and that's somewhere where in the past you'd have